Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on gears. Problems on gears and interference in involute gears. Okay. Now you will see the you will see the problem. The following data relate to a pair of 20 degrees involute gears in mesh module 6 mm, number of teeth on the pinion 17, number of teeth on the gear wheel 49, addendum on the pinion and gear wheel equals to 1 module. Addendum of the pinion and gear wheel both are having the 1 module. That means 1 module equals to 6 mm. So that is there. And now determine to determine the first one, number of pairs of teeth in contact, and second one, angle turned through by the pinion and the gear wheel when one pair of the teeth in contact, when one pair of the teeth is in contact. And the third one, the ratio of sliding to rolling motion when the tip of the tooth on the larger wheel, when the tip of the tooth on the larger wheel is just making contact, first condition, and second is just leaving contact with its meeting tooth and is at the pitch point. So these are the determining values are there. All of you read carefully to the problem and write the given values. So from the problem description, what they are given. So that is the pressure angle is there, 20 degrees, and our module 6 mm, number of teeth. So T equals to small t equals to 17 and capital T equals to 49, and addendum equals to 6 mm. Addendum equals to 6 mm. Now those are the given values are there. Now we are going to find out the number of pairs of teeth in contact. So that means it is also called as contact ratio. Contact ratio. For getting the contact ratio, first you will find out the path of contact and path of contact and arc of contact. So then contact ratio is identified. So for find out of those values, so let us take the first radius, pitch circle radius of the pinion, small r equals to. So small r equals to mt by 2. Formula already there. How we write this formula? How we write that? So that is taken from the module. That is taken from the module formula. So that is the m equals to small m equals to capital D by capital T is there. So that equals to 2r by 2r by 2r by capital T. So that is also equivalent to so that is the 2r by t. So r equals to mt by 2. R equals to mt by 2. So that is the formula taken from the particular formula, particular equation. Now, so m is there and t is there. Just substituted the values. Now we are getting the value. So that is the our how much? So that is 51 mm. So that is the 51 mm. Similarly, to find out the pitch circle radius of the gear wheel right now, gear wheel. So that is the capital R equals to m capital T by 2. So then the value is 147 mm. The value has to arrive 147 mm. Now going to find out the addendum, radius of the addendum circle of the pinion. So R suffix A equals to R suffix A equals to so R suffix A equals to R plus addendum, isn't it? So already we told that. So that is the pitch circle radius plus addendum. Pitch circle radius plus addendum. So that is the addendum already there. That is the 6 mm. So just substituted that value. So then 57 mm is there. 57 mm. 57 mm. Now similarly to find radius of the addendum circle of the gear wheel, 147 plus addendum, 153 mm. 153 mm. So when we know the radius, pitch circle radius of pinion and gear wheels, and radius of the addendum circle of the pinion and gear wheel, then simply to find out the our path of approach and path of recess and path of contact values. So what is the path of approach formula is there? So Kp equals to here square root of Ra square minus R square cos square pi minus R sin pi. Just substituted the values in this equation. Then when we substituted the values and then simply to make the simple calculation, so then the value has to arrive 15.5 mm. 15.5 mm. Now going to find the path of recess, length of path of recess. So path of recess PL equals to square root of A square minus R square cos square pi minus R sin pi minus R sin pi. So therefore that equals to square root of, okay, so just substituted the small ra and small r values. So then the value has to arrive when we make the calculation, that is the 13.41 mm. 13.41 mm. Those are the path of approach and path of recess. Now going to find the path of contact. So that is the KL equals to KP plus PL. So the value is 28.9. So the value is 28.91 mm. Now we will observe that. Next, length of arc of contact. When we know the path of contact, then simply to find the arc of contact. So arc of contact equals to path of contact by cos pi. So just substitute the cos pi value. So in our equation, then the arc of contact is 30.8 mm. The arc of contact value has arrived 30.8 mm. So then we should know the circular pitch. So circular pitch PC equals to pi m or pi d by t, whatever it may be. So that is the 18.85 to mm, 18.85 to mm circular pitch. Now going to find the contact ratio or number of pairs of teeth in contact. So the contact ratio equals to 30.8 by PC, circular pitch. So that is the, when we substituted the 18.852, so then the value has to arrive at 1.6. 1.6. So it is approximately equals to 2. So actually the contact ratio value has to come, okay, maybe 1.1 or something, okay, 1.1 or above, 1.1, 1 point up to 9, whatever it may be. Definitely you may also take in as the, it is approximately equals to 2, okay, 1 below and 1, it is sufficient, okay, it is okay. But when the value has to come up 1.1 or 1.2, whatever it may be, 1.07, whatever it may be, so then simply to consider as the next value, so that is the 2, okay. So two pairs of the teeth in contact, two pairs of the teeth in contact with the particular machine. Now that is the contact ratio. Now coming to the angle turned through by the pinion and gear wheel of when one pair of the teeth in contact. So now going to find the angle turned through by the pinion. Now going to find the pinion. So that is the length of arc of contact into 360 degrees by circumference of the pinion. So that is the formula is there. Length of arc of contact into 360 degrees by circumference of the pinion. So then
30.8 into 360 degrees by circumference 2 pi r. So that is the 2 pi into 51. So then the value is 34.6 degrees. 34.6 degrees. That is the pinion. So how much of the angle is, okay, how much of angle turned through by the pinion? So that is the 34.6 degrees angle is there. And similarly to find gear wheel. So that is the angle turned through by the gear wheel. So that is the arc of contact into 360 degrees by circumference of the gear. So circumference of the gear is the, so 2 pi r is there. So capital R. So that is the 147. So then the value has to arrive here 12 degrees. 12 degrees. So those are the angle turned through by the pinion and gear wheel. Now, ratio of sliding to rolling motion. Ratio of the sliding to rolling motion. So for getting the sliding to rolling motion, so first we will find out the sliding motion or rolling motion. So that is the, let us know that, so that is the omega 1 by omega 2 equals to capital T by small t, isn't it? So from the law of gearing, from the law of gearing, omega 1 by omega 2 equals to capital T by small t. So omega 2 equals to omega 1 into small t by capital T. So we have the relation between the omega 2 to omega 1. So that is the just substituted the small t and capital T. Then omega 2 equals to 0.347 omega 1. Omega 2 equals to 0.347 omega 1. So in this, so that is the relation is there between the one angular velocity, okay, angular velocity of the pinion to the gear wheel. So now rolling velocity. So that is the rolling velocity formula is VR equals to omega 1 r small r or omega 2 capital R, whatever it may be. You should take the any one. So omega 1 small r or omega 2 capital R. So rolling velocity formula, that means it is the general fundamental formula is taking here. So that is the V equals to omega R. So that is the VR equals to 51 omega 1 mm per second, millimeter per second. 51 omega 1 millimeter per second. Now, in our ratio of sliding to rolling point of view, they may also give you the three conditions. So that is the when the tip of the tooth on the larger wheel is just making contact, is just mating, okay, is just making contact. So then when it is in mating, okay, when it is just making it the contact, so then the sliding velocity Vs equals to, then the sliding velocity Vs equals to omega 1 plus omega 2 into Kp. So why? Because path of approach. So that is the when the gear wheel is just making contact, and the gear wheel is just making in contact. So then the sliding velocity is, so sliding velocity formula already know that omega 1 plus omega 2 into our path of approach or path of recess. So that is the omega 1 and omega 2 into Kp. So that is the path of approach already calculated, and omega 1 and omega 2. So we have the relation between omega 1 and omega 2. That is the omega 1 plus 0.347 omega 1 into 15.5. So when we make the calculation, so that is the 20.88 omega 1, 20.88 omega 1. So the rolling velocity in terms of omega 1s are there, and sliding velocity is also in terms of omega 1. So now I have to write that ratio of sliding to the rolling velocity equals to 20.88 by 51 omega 1. So when we make the calculation, simple calculation, so then the value has to arrive here 0.41. 0.41. So that is the ratio is 0.41. So that is the when the tip of the tooth on the larger wheel is just making contact. And similarly to find uh, when the gear wheel is just leaving the contact. So that time when the wheel is just leaving in the contact, so then the sliding velocity Vs equals to omega 1 plus omega 2 into path of recess value. So that is the PL. So that is the omega 1 plus 0.347 omega 1 into 13.41. So when we make the calculation, so 18.1 omega 1 mm per seconds. So again, we are substituting the value in our velocity ratio of the sliding to rolling. So that is the Vs by Vr equals to 18.1 omega 1 by 51. So then the value has to arrive here 0.355. 0.355. So that is the when the wheel is just leaving the contact. Now third condition is also there. So that the at the pitch point, at the pitch point. So at the pitch point, the sliding velocity is going to be zero. At the pitch point, the sliding velocity is zero. Why? Because there is no value. Okay, at the pitch point, the sliding velocity is the zero. So when the sliding velocity is going to be zero, then the rolling velocity is also zero. So that means, therefore, ratio of sliding to the sliding velocity to the rolling velocity is also zero. Okay. So at the pitch point, the sliding to rolling velocity is going to be zero. Just keep it in your mind this way. Why? Because the sliding velocity value is zero at the pitch point. So that's why the ratio of sliding to rolling is also going to be zero. Do you understand the problem? Now going to see the another problem. Now all of you see the next problem. A pair of spur gears with involute teeth is to give a gear ratio 4 is to 1. Gear ratio is 4 is to 1. The arc of approach is not to be less than the circular pitch. The arc of approach is not less than the, just all of you observe that condition. The arc of approach is not less than the circular pitch. And the smaller wheel is the driver. The angle of pressure is 14.5 degrees. Pressure angle is the 14.5 degrees. Find the least number of teeth that can be used on each wheel. Find the least number of teeth that can be used on each wheel. And second one, addendum of the wheel. Addendum of the wheel in terms of circular pitch. In terms of circular pitch. So that is also very important. So the addendum of the wheel identity. Okay. So that is the addendum of the wheel is also important, and that value has to come up with the in terms of circular pitches. So first you should know the circular pitch formula. So what is the formula for circular pitch? Anyone could tell the circular pitch formula? Already we told in earlier problem. What is the formula for circular pitch?
Pi m, sir.
Yes, good, very good. Pi m. So that value has to come up. So in terms of pi m's. Okay, so that is there. Now from the problem description, just you have to write the given values. So those are the gear ratio is given. So that is the capital G equals to capital T by small t or capital R by small r, whatever it may be. So that value is 4:1. So that is the 4 is there, gear ratio 4. And angle of pressure is there, or pressure angle is there. So 14.5 degrees. 14.5 degrees. And they should mention the one condition. So that is the least number, sorry, that is the arc of contact. So arc of approach is also not less than the okay, not less than the circular pitch. The arc of approach is not less than the circular pitch. So that condition is also there. Now we will see the determination of first one, least number of teeth on the each wheel. So for going to find out the least number of teeth, so that is the maximum length of arc of approach is equals to, what is the formula is there? Maximum length of arc of approach equals to maximum length of path of approach by cos phi, isn't it? Okay, so that is the relation is there. Maximum length of arc of approach equals to arc path of approach by cos phi. So that is general formula. So when we find the maximum length of path of approach, so that is the r sin pi. So this is the maximum value. So in our interference problem, so it is the interference point of view we are talking about the problem. So that is the maximum length of path of approach is r sin pi by cos pi. So that is the r tan pi. So that is the arc of approach. Maximum length of arc of approach is r tan pi. Now circular pitch formula. So circular pitch PC equals to pi m. PC equals to pi m. So this is also written as here. So pi into 2r by t. Pi into 2r by t. Why? Because m is also written as 2r by t. So then the circular pitch is also equals to 2 pi r by t. 2 pi r by t. So here we should rewind the our condition. So that is the arc of approach is not less than the circular pitch. So now we are going to equating the both the values. So circular pitch is there and arc of approach is there. R tan pi equals to 2 pi r by t. 2 pi r by t. So in this small t equals to, so r cancellating here in our equation. So small t equals to 2 pi by tan pi. 2 pi by tan pi. So then t equals to how much? Small t equals to, when we make the calculation, tan 14.5 degrees. So then the small t value is to arrive 24.3. 24.3. So that is also equals to approximately equals to 25. So number of teeth is always to say that. So it is not only to tell the okay 24.5 okay teeth. So that is not okay specify the points. The number is not specifying the points. So that value directly to take the okay main number. So that is the 24 point something is the 25. Why? Because number of teeth, we are telling about of the number of teeth. That value has to okay only in our main number. So that is the 25 teeth are there. Small t is the 25. So when we find that small t value and then simply to find the capital T. Why? Because gear ratio is there. So capital T equals to G into T. So that is the 4 into 25. So that is the 100. So how much? Small t is the 25, capital T is the 100. So that is the minimum number of, okay, that is, those are the least number of teeth on the each wheel. Now, second determining value is also there. That is the addendum of the wheel, addendum of the gear wheel. Addendum of the gear wheel in terms of circular pitches. So first we will find out the addendum of the wheel. So addendum of the gear wheel equals to, just you will observe that, mt by 2 into small mt by 2 into square root of 1 plus 1 by g into 1 by g plus 2 sine square pi minus 1. So that is the addendum of the okay a suffix w m equals to addendum of the wheel. So this is also taking as the in our derivation, from the derivation. So that is the A suffix W M equals to end of the wheel A suffix W into, so that is represented with capital A suffix W into M. A suffix W into M is also equals to MT by 2 into 1 plus 1 by G into R T small t by capital T into small t by capital T plus 2 sin square pi minus 1. In this, just substituted the known values in our equation. So when we substituted that, so that is the M into capital T is the 100 by 2 into square root of 1 plus 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 plus 2 into sine square 14.5 minus 1. So now the value has to come up 50 m, sorry, 0.85 m, 0.85 into m. So when the value has to arrived in terms of yams, so that is the module. M is the module. So when the value has to in terms of yams, so then that is also converted into the our circular pitches. So how we converted the circular pitches? Again we know the formula. So that is the P suffix C equals to pi m. Already know the formula pi m. So that is also equivalent to m equals to pc by pi, p suffix c by p suffix pi by pi, isn't it? So then m is replacing with pc by pi. So then 0.85 by pi, just make a calculation. So that is the 0.27 p suffix c. So that means now the value has to arrive here, in terms of circular pitches, in terms of circular pitches, isn't it? So those are the determining values are here. Just all of you make a copy the problem. It is very, very important. So why? Because sometimes they are also confuse the confuse confuse the problems. Why? Because so that is the conditions are there. So that is the arc of approach. The arc of approach is not less than the circular pitch. So what is the condition is there? You should identify the unknowns with the base of the condition, with the base of their conditions. So that time you should rewind the those formulas. So that is the circular. What is the condition is there? Condition oriented formulas. Am I know or not? So that is very important. So that is the what is the formula for circular pitch and what is the formula for arc of approach. So those are very important. And is it belongs to the which type of gear? Is it involute gears or is it interference in involute gears or only interference point of view? So that is very important. Do you understand the problem?
And now we will see the next problem. So two mating gears have 20 and 40 involute teeth of module, involute teeth of module 10 mm and 20 degrees pressure angle. Just all of you observe that. Two mating gears have 20 and 40 involute teeth of 20 and 40 involute teeth of the module 10 mm and 20 degrees pressure angle. The addendum on each wheel is to be made of such a length that the line of contact on each side of the pitch point has half of the maximum possible length. Just all of you observe. The line of contact on each side of the pitch point has half of the maximum possible length. Determine the addendum height of the each gear wheel and length of path of contact and arc of contact and contact ratio. So that means contact ratio is very important. So it is very easy problem, just all of you observe. So once you read it carefully, the problem. So if the problem has any conditions, so then you should read it 2 to 3 times, particularly for that condition. What they told in the particular condition. So that is very important. Now, from the problem description, just you have to write the given values. So that is the small t is 20 and capital T is the 40 degrees. And pi is the 20 degrees angle and module is the 10 mm here, 10 mm here. So now when we know the small t and capital T, then simply to find out the small r value and small r value and capital R values. So that is our small r equals to mt by 2 and capital R equals to mt by 2. So this just substituted the values. Then the small r is 100 mm and capital R is 200. Now path of approach Kp equals to half mp. Path of approach Kp equals to half mp. So they may also reveal the particular condition here. Okay. So that is what is the path of approach value? Kp equals to square root of Ra square minus R square cos square pi minus R sin pi equals to half into mp is the R sin pi. So in this, just substituted the known values. That is the capital R is there and pi is there. Just substituted that. So square root of Ra square minus 200 square cos square 20 minus 200 sin pi 20 equals to 1 by 2 into 100 into sin 20. So then in our equation, so only you have the one unknown is that is the Ra. So that Ra value is here. So just all of you observe the Ra. So when we make the calculation, then the value of Ra has to arrive 206.5. 206.5. So now when the Ra value has to arrive 206.5, then we should find out the addendum of the gear wheel. Addendum of the gear wheel. So addendum of the gear wheel equals to Ra minus R. Ra minus R. So addendum means, so it is the difference between the addendum circle to the pitch circle. So that is the addendum radius already there. Now recently find out minus R is there already there. So that is the 6.5 mm is the addendum of the gear wheel. Addendum of the gear wheel. Now going to see the next one. Similarly to find path of recess equals to PL equals to half PL. So there Okay, square root of small RA square minus R square cos square pi minus R sin pi equals to half into capital R sin pi. So now substituted the known values in our equation and find out the our small RA. Small RA equals to 116.2 mm. So therefore, addendum of the smaller wheel, addendum of the pinion equals to RA minus R. So that value has to arrive here. So that is the 16.2. 16.2. So now all of you observe that. So addendum of the gear wheel point of view 6.5 mm, but addendum of the pinion point of view 16.2 mm. So sometimes they may also vary. Okay, those are always not equal. So just you should keep it in your mind. Now, when we find the our okay those values, next going to find the path of contact. So that is the path of contact equals to Kp plus Pl. So that equals to half Mp plus half Pl, isn't it? So that is already known. So that is the half Mp plus half Pn means small r plus capital R sin pi by 2. So just substituted the value in this equation. So that is 51.3 mm as to arrive. 51.3 mm as to arrive. Now, when we find the length of path of contact, so that is there, and arc of contact equals to path of contact by cos phi. So that is the 51.3 by cos phi, cos 20. So just substituted that. It may also come up 54.6 mm. Value has to arrive 54.6 mm. Therefore, contact ratio equals to arc of contact by PC. Arc of contact by PC, circular pitch. Circular pitch again, pi m. So just substituted the value. Then the contact ratio value has arrived nearly 2. Actually, the value has to come up 1.74. So, but it is equivalent to 2. 2 pairs of the teeth in contact. Okay, when the gear wheels are made to mesh, then the 2 pairs of the teeth are in meshing. So that is the contact ratio.